Hello, Stringfield Ridge. Hello, Southern Blessed. Hello. How are you all doing tonight? I'm battling a headache. Hello, Christy Betts. Tina Ladybug, hello. Hope everybody had a good week, I hope. All right, Arkansas Woodcutter. You're going to let me entertain you for a little bit while you're driving, huh? All right. Boone Childs. Patty says life is wearing her out. Camp Patton, hello. MB Heritage Farms, Walsh Farms, Jules Small Gardening. You stayed up to be here, huh? That's good. Charlie Branston. Oh, that's my granddaughter, Annabeth. Hello, Annabeth. Petway Family Farms, Ted. Hello. Karen Adrian's Container Garden. Hello. Oh, wow. They're going so fast I can't keep up with all of them. In the Kitchen with Karen. Homestead Aquarius. Hello, Robert. M&B. I've been battling a headache tonight, people. There's Chicken Johnny. Thanks for coming over. There's the Cajun Hydroponics. Hello. There's the Red Shed. Hello, Holly. Boy, there was a lot of lives on tonight. I'm telling you what, I looked there a little while ago and it was just, that whole board was full. Petway, your internet's been down for the last 4 days. Wow. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with everybody anyway. Our treasure home, hello. There's Buddy, Gemini Homestead. How you, buddy? Yeah, I seen that Doug and Stacy was live, and that right there will zap YouTube. And yeah, is Willett Grow in here? Yeah, there he is. Hello, John. I just can't get used to this StreamYard chat. That thing just goes real fast. It'll set right there, and then it'll jump. Thrifty VG, hello. Yep, Annabeth, I am. I will be over there tomorrow. Micro Farmer, hello. I thought if I could figure out how to do this, I might get Cajun Hydroponics up there and see what he'll do there. See if he can do some talking here, liven this place up. If he's still here, he may have left on me. Yeah, John, but I think he left. See if I can figure out how to do this. Maybe we can get the Willet Grove to get up here and talk about that shed wars some more. Talk about what's going on. If I can figure out how to do this. Guess I don't know how. It says share screen, Jules. Hello, Pappard Homestead. Ozark Mountain Goats, hello. Nope, I can't figure it out. You're planning a live for tomorrow night, Cajun? Yep. Danny, yep. Trying to figure out how to put that link over there so you can get on here. I'm new to this StreamYard. Hello, Misha. How are you? Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I'll get it. Keep trying. Yeah. Okay, I'll try that. Well, I had it there. Did it go? Yeah, I seen it. It just left the stream. Well, we got Mr. Jules here. Jules is going to get in here. There he is.
Yeah.
You got it?
That's it.
Got it in there now. Yeah.
That's it. All right, I gotta mute this.
Got it in there now. Yeah.
Boom, I gotta mute that. All right, so I think John wanted to get on here and
Did he?
with the Cajun with Danny. I don't know if Danny's still here. But I just did that, so helping you out, man. So you got it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll get back off and let whomever. I think Will It Grow. He just went as well. I was looking at the stream. The thing is, these chats don't line up or anything else. Look at that. See, look at me helping you out. I'm about ready. I should be in bed. That's it.
You didn't know if you were going to make it. But...
No, I really didn't know. Jason went, and then Pete went up, and now we are up.
Yeah.
But there's Cajun. Cajun's here. I think Danny, throw that link up there, Pete, and let these two guys get on here.
Okay.
I was on for 2 hours. Nobody wants to see me anymore.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna check out.
I'll see if I can do it again. Get John Cajun up here. See if I can do it again.
There we go. There we go. You got it.
Oh, there's John. Get him up here.
Hey, you got it. You figured it out. There we go. Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me, Pete?
It's trying to. Well, it just kicked him off.
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me, Pete?
There you are.
Yeah, you figured it out. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, this
so
is
who
new
we
to me.
waiting for? Well, it's all new to me as well. So.
Cajun.
Cajun. Oh, Danny. He won't have the grapefruits to come up and actually be on the live with me. So don't worry about Danny.
Oh,
He's,
yeah. Yeah, I
It's
think he
between
will.
it's between who, Danny? Nah, it's between me and you. He doesn't have the kahunas. And
Oh,
I
you think?
actually came up with a nickname for Danny for the upcoming Shed Wars. I have a terrific
Oh,
nickname
did
for
you?
him.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, we got somebody right here that wants to say something.
What's
Oh,
up? Oh,
hey.
What?
Hey, Danny, how are you? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, little Johnny.
Nice to see you, son.
Son, oh boy, you know Daddy's here.
Oh yeah, Daddy, all right. Hey, I got a nickname for you. I'm gonna disclose it a little bit later. I want to chit chat with you a little bit more, maybe.
All right. Hey, look, if honestly, if it ever gets offensive,
I don't want to hurt your feelings. So,
You, Danny, hurt my feelings.
well, I just wanted to let you know.
Danny, let me tell you something. There's one thing you need to understand. The first thing is you are speaking to a Yankee.
A Yankee.
A Yankee. That's right.
Sounds more like a cranky.
Well, you pick whatever one
Crying
you want.
Yankee.
To me, they all sound good. Yankee, cranky, it don't matter. Okay? You cannot hurt my feelings. So just keep that in mind, son.
You know, I done told you the son always gets that itch when he gets to that certain age. He's hanging around all his little friends and stuff. He gets a little itch. He feels a little cocky, and then he starts pushing on daddy, and then daddy got to put him in his place. And that's what's gonna happen this year.
Danny, are you blushing?
No, I'm sunburned because it's like 78 degrees over here today, and I was outside working.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, may I ask, Danny, how old are you?
46. Yeah, I look a lot older. I look closer to 70.
No, you look great, but you're way too young to be my daddy.
Oh no, I'm always gonna be your daddy. Daddy's home.
Well, I got something fun for you in particular coming up this Shed Wars. I got something special between me and you that's going to crown who's daddy and who's son.
Okay. Hey,
You got that?
if it's a gladiator challenge, it's great. But I work 14 and 14, so let's try to do it. When I'm at work, I can't. I'm away from home most of the time on my 14 days, so I won't be able to participate on certain things. I'm not saying I'm going to pass up on the challenge. I really want it to work out to where I'm home and able to do it.
Okay. So you want to throw out excuses at me before I get into it?
I'm not giving excuses. I'm just telling you. I mean, we have dial-up internet at the place.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep that in consideration, given the fact that you are my son, and I'll go easy on you.
I don't want you to go easy. I've got so much stuff ready to go. It's a shame that we have 3 months left because it's just like I'm having to write stuff down because I'm Cajun and I forget. So I'm having to write stuff down. I got a tally book of little Johnny jokes.
Well, here's one thing I want you to write down. When I am dealing with Willie Grow, I am dealing with a Yankee.
A Yankee, huh?
Don't ever forget that. Write that one down.
I can't write, so.
Well, I'm sure Bobby can.
Bobby.
Bobby. Your wife's name. What's her name? Booby, Bobby? Sheena. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I apologize. Sheena.
That's all right.
Yeah.
She don't care. She just likes to be part of the conversation. She'll come sit there and put her head on my shoulder for an hour, just sitting around and trying to get a little word in once in a while.
Well, she is a blast when she's on camera. I actually like to look at her better than I like to look at you.
I get that a lot in the videos she does.
Well, you should take that into consideration and maybe move your big bald head out of the way. And
don't be jealous because this is all the sexy you've ever seen. You've never looked at that in the mirror before.
Hey, do you see how uniform that is?
What, the gray?
No, this is not gray. You get it straight. This is white.
I'm sorry. It's old blonde.
Huh?
Old blonde. That means it's gray. It's just a nice way of saying gray.
Oh, that's a hillbilly term. It's blonde.
I'm not hillbilly.
Well, you're a redneck then. Whatever.
I'm not redneck either. I'm Cajun.
What's the difference?
A lot.
To me, you're a redneck and you're a hillbilly, and I just said you're a redneck and a hillbilly, and that's what you are. Just like Pete is a hillbilly.
So I'm your daddy. What? Oh man, I'm sorry, Pete. Thank you for letting us.
Hey, Pete, this is your live. I apologize, but I got plans for this guy here, and he actually he
Don't be.
gets me going so bad that I'm not even gonna wait for Shed Wars to do something with this guy. Oh, you're laughing now, but wait.
Dude, that you can't get me mad. I promise you. I have a twin brother that was a complete a-hole my whole life, and there's nothing. All you're gonna do is make me giggle every time you post something. You know, my friends text me and like, "Oh, look what little Johnny's saying. Look what little Johnny's saying." It's like,
I mean, this guy right here almost looks like your hillbilly brother.
I have no problem with that. You sound
No.
jealous. You see, we got two men with real beards and one kid still trying to grow a beard.
Hey, this beard is uniform.
It took you 6 years.
The woodchuck, Mark the woodchuck, calls it a dust something. What the hell is that called?
I don't know. I didn't hear him
What?
call it.
You hillbillies call those big beards some kind of dust something, like you're dusting something or whatever.
I'm not a hillbilly. I have no idea.
Now, John, I did have one like Cajuns got there. But
Oh,
yeah.
I had to shave last year in March, and because of the COVID stuff, I couldn't go to the barber to get him to cut the knots out and stuff. So I shaved it, and the wife was very upset. Oh, Mark said he calls your beard a cookie duster.
A cookie duster. That's what it is, Mark. Thank you. A cookie duster. Yeah. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. All I know about cookies is I like them.
Well, you should ask Nona Grace. Apparently, she knows what a cookie duster is. So,
why you got the different color right here? You run out of the shoe polish when you polishing it.
You know, the Lord polished my beard for me. He does it on a daily basis, and he decides to paint it like this. So, hey, he's the boss.
I got so much white. I've been having white in my beard since I was a senior in high school.
Okay, well, I understand, son. Well, you should see my son. My son is actually 26 years old, and he has a beard bigger than yours. Damn. He's been growing it since he was like 13.
I've been shaving since I was like 12, 13, something like that. I hated it. And it just gets worse.
No, I can't. Huh?
How old are you?
I'm relatively young.
Relatively young.
Yeah.
For an old man?
I'm 44.
44? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still young. You're still young.
So I am the daddy. That's why you were struggling to say it.
No, actually, some daddies, some older people actually think they're daddies when the son is actually bigger and badder than the daddy.
No, it don't make sense.
Well, by the end of the season, we are going to find out who the daddy is.
I can see you quite a few times by the end of the season blowing up a bunch of rotten okra stalks again because you're mad. That damn Cajun, whap, kicking buckets and getting mad.
Very well could. It just, you know, eventually I'm going to tame you. I know I'm going to tame you. Just like I tamed Jules. I tamed, you know, so many people, you know, that thought that they were going to get out of hand and just do whatever they wanted. Not going to happen.
I'm going to follow the rules 100%, but it's all going to be.
Oh, I know you're going to follow the rules because I'm going to keep a close eye on you, just like that Bobby Behead. He doesn't stand a chance. Oh, and Pete, I'm also going to keep an eye on you too. You hillbilly. Yeah, that's right, Pete. You. All right, let's like Pete get back to his live here. This is live.
Yeah.
All right.
Pete's live.
Good talking to you, man. Have a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you too. You have a wonderful night, and I'll be watching you.
I know because you're always looking for when Daddy's home.
This old hillbilly's old enough to be your Johnny.
What? You're old enough to be my daddy? No, come on, Pete. You gotta be Pete. You only gotta be what, 52 years old or something like that. But let's Pete. Pete, you're breaking up. I can't make out what you're saying. Hey, Jules, it's not called running my mouth, Jules. It's called setting the way it's gonna be. So don't think of it as running my mouth, because the way I'm saying it's gonna be is the way it's going to be, and
Yeah. Well, thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you so much for having me. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll stay in the back and watching and listening. Bye, guys. Hey, Pete, how do I get out? Pete, please let me out.
This computer having a hard time keeping up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pete, let me out, please.
All right.
It must be a hint, Pete.
Yeah.
It must be that I'm supposed to stay on.
You just keep coming back on. I can remove you. I can remove you, but you just come back.
That's the power I have. Because that's the power I have. You can remove me all you want. I'll just keep coming back.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of me, Pete. Can't get rid of me, buddy. Go ahead. Try it again. Try to get rid of me.
He's still on there, but he's in the basement. I can see him. I can see him there, but he's not getting back in. Mallory, I think Mallory asked to come back in there. Did you get the link there, Quebec? I thought I put it back in. Yeah, John's gone now. He left off the screen. I think he figured it out there, Danny. Yeah, this is all new to me. MB, you want to come up here? Okay, I'll put the link down here and try to again. I'm just learning how.
Hey,
There you are.
how you doing?
Doing all right. Trying to figure out StreamYard out.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a learning process in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
So you excited for Shed Wars?
Huh?
You excited for Shed Wars?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm ready for Shed Wars.
Yeah, me too. Hey, John. Hey, Boone. Moham. Hey, everybody. See everybody in the chat. It's pretty cool. Lots of people. I didn't know who Cajun was. So, hello?
Huh?
I had no idea who Cajun was.
Oh, yeah, it's mine. My
Sweet.
computer doesn't want to keep up with it.
Yeah. I know you were lagging a little bit when
Yeah.
they were up there. If it lags too much, just let me know and I'll hop off. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're even lagging on my side.
Is it lagging on your end too?
Just a little. Just a little.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason, Charles, MP Heritage, Backwoods, Feather Down Under. That's awesome. Hello. So, I had a question for John, but he's gone. I was wondering, like, he said that there was limited places for Shed Wars, but then they're getting drafted. So I was wondering how that works. I need to. I guess I'm gonna have to email John or something. You get that?
Did he leave? Maybe we can get him back. You still there, John?
Yeah, let me see here. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, he's still there. He's in the chat.
It's lagging again.
You want me to hop off, Pete? Maybe it'll help your computer out a little bit. Because I don't think it's lagging on my end. I think it's really lagging on your end. And everybody, if it's lagging on put one in the chat. Let us know.
I can already see I'm going to have to get a. Well, Jules is trying to come up there too.
Yeah, maybe it's a little much for your computer. Maybe I should hop down and
Maybe we
let.
can get it to go here.
I see some funny comments. All right, Pete, do you want me to hop down? Maybe that'll help your computer a little bit.
Here I am. I'm back.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? Nice to see you.
It's good, but man, Pete's computer's lagging. We can hardly talk with him.
Yeah, like you sound fine to me.
Oh, wait a minute. There he comes.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, Quebec Homestead.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, Jules. What, you guys don't know each other? Jules?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you guys gotta check each other out. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of people to check out in the Shed Wars. I've been like seriously been like a whole bunch of people are coming to my channel and be like, "Hey, welcome to Shed Wars." And they're like, "I'm not even part of Shed Wars yet. I don't get it. Like, I need you to tell me." Like,
you made your entry video. You are officially a part of Shed Wars if you get drafted.
yeah,
So,
if we get drafted.
I am pretty sure you're going to get drafted.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, because you made your video. You already have your entry video. So, you know, and it's not full yet. So you will be drafted by either me or the woodchuck.
Okay.
Which you would rather come to me, right? Come on.
Well, Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that might not be such a good answer.
I don't know.
Half these people on here are really Team Blue Gray.
I'm really excited. Like I'm going through all these videos.
Quebec Homestead, don't worry about not making a cut out of whatever they got. Well, you got 60, John. You got 60 slots.
It's filling up quick.
No, it's a total of 60, right?
It's well, whatever it is, but we can, if it gets to 60 and then there's another, let's say 10 people, then it'll go to 65.
Now, you're never going to get there because 25 of those people are going to be on Team Blue Gray.
See, I'm still catching up on last season. I'm still watching all the videos, and it's so funny.
You see, Jules likes to throw out this confusion of a third team, and people are all confused. Like, is there a third team? At this very moment, there is not a third team.
But when there's a revolution, you don't get to choose.
Hey, Jules.
That's how it works.
Hey, Jules. Actually, what you said in your live earlier, something about, somebody mentioned a team of rejects. Is if we end up with 83, it's going to be 40-40, and then Jules, you can start a team of rejects with 3 people.
No. There's going to be 30 members of Blue and Gray, maybe 8 for you, all women. And
I'm going after the women.
Woody will have about 12, but half of them will be truckers. What going to kick your butt? What's going to happen?
What, is it going to be like girls versus boys sort of thing? What's that all about?
I'm really going towards the draft. I would love to have, unfortunately it's not going to be able to happen, but I'd love to have an all-girls team.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, an all-girls team where Team Will It Grow would just be the girls out guarding the men. So do you have a different perspective of Team Will It Grow now?
Well, you know what? I'm all about women power. So I don't know. Are you feminine enough, Will? John?
Well, yes, of course. Of course. I mean, my wife is the king of the house.
There you go. Aren't we all?
Yes, you are. Oh man, I'm gaining a lot of freaking power here with the women tonight.
All right. Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Girls versus boys would be really interesting.
We do, if I may.
Go ahead, Jules.
Quebec Homestead and others watching this. Actually, there's a good reason to have evenness in teams.
That's right.
We had 4 teams last year, and things were very much imbalanced. So that's the purpose for that.
Yeah,
that's right.
But there will be Team Blue and Gray. We will have about 45 members, and basically just send me the gift.
Yeah.
We're going to split it up evenly. I don't. You need a lot of C's. We're going to have 45. We're really going to wear you out this year, John. Kate,
Jules, keep trying at it. It's
there's a lot of people that's going to whoop you. Jason's going to join. Simply Jan.
Man, Pete is completely frozen. I feel so bad. It's his live, and we're just like taking over.
But no. We're helping.
Wow.
Yeah, we're probably helping keeping some of the people in.
Yep.
He is having trouble. I can see he's totally frozen.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and I do feel bad too.
Yeah, it's Eastern.
Sorry, Pete.
He's out in Eastern Kentucky, and
yeah, he's in hillbilly country.
Yeah, fairly rural. Well, we don't like to call it down here, John. I mean, you don't hear me talking crap about where you're from, right? I mean,
oh no, you can. You don't have to.
I respect that you're the Portuguese man of small pepper.
I'm surprised I don't get make fun of because I'm a little Frenchy or something.
You're a what?
Because I'm in Quebec.
She's French Canadian.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't get make fun of more than I do.
Little things that hillbillies know, John.
Hey, you don't look. I am very proud to say I'm a Yankee, so nobody can ever come at me and say, "No, you're a Northern Yankee." Yes, I am, and I am very proud of it, and I'll be the first one to say I'm a Yankee.
I'm a mutt. I'm a mixed mutt. For real. Like I'm like Californian, Mexican, Quebecois. I have Czechoslovakian. I'm just like a complete mutt.
Yeah,
Oh,
but Canadians
I
are all.
just met you, but I'm not going to. Never mind.
What?
Yeah, if you don't know Jules yet, Jules, he's one of the wise butts inside of the community. He is like,
No,
yeah.
I'm from Kannapolis, a town that doesn't even exist.
No, I didn't say what town you're from. I said you're a wise butt from the community.
Well, whoever team I do end up on, I'm more like of a good vibes only.
Oh,
So
good vibes. Oh, then you definitely belong on my team because I'm all about good vibes and I am a great captain.
I'm catching up on your videos, man. That's why I said I don't know. I don't know. But I don't want to be going against you either. Like,
No,
you know.
you do not want to be going against me.
Leave comments below. Mark that down.
What?
John just said he's all about good vibes. John.
Why? Did I
I'm
miss
gonna write
something?
Pete.
Why did I miss something? Is that something bad? Is this like another hillbilly thing that I don't know about?
You put a video up, you got 10 thumbs down before you get 1 thumbs up. That's a signal.
I've never had a video with more than 4 thumbs down.
Okay, Pete's there. He says he'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tibet.
And I know exactly who's giving my videos thumbs down, and I don't care. It's better than nothing. I don't care.
How do you know that?
Oh, trust me, I know.
Oh, you know through supposition or data analytics?
Yeah, I just know.
Supposition. Okay.
Yeah, supposition.
Okay.
You can't really know who does.
But that was a serious question, John. I was wondering if you could figure that out. I've been trying to figure that out for years. Not that I get a lot of thumbs down like you, so it doesn't really matter.
It's intuition, whatever they call that stupid thing. It's just a feeling. I know who's doing it.
Intuition. That's a word.
Intuition.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the hillbillies know this word. Apparently, Portuguese man of small pepper don't.
Hey, I knew the word, I just couldn't think of it. Intuition. It's inner intuition. I have a good idea of who's giving me the thumbs down, and it's okay. It's like I said, it's better than nothing. That means they watched long enough to give me a thumbs down.
Well, really, for YT bots, it doesn't matter if it's up or down. It's that rule has always been the same. They've always seen that as interaction. Just like comments, it doesn't matter if the comments are good or bad. It's always interaction.
True. Yeah. Hey, Hickory Craft has a good point here in the comments, guys. If we're doing boys and girls, how in the world would that work for them? They would have to split up or something like that, you know? Because they're a couple.
No, there's no way we're going to be able to do boys and girls. No, there's no way. I mean, I'm going to be strong on drafting as many women as I can.
Yeah.
But there's women that, I mean, Mark absolutely, you know, he just wants and loves, you know, and it has nothing to do with bias as to, you know, who he likes more than the other, or for myself. It's just, you know, there's certain people that, you know, I certainly want on my team.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you are one of them. You know, behind the scenes, your name has been mentioned by me quite a few times.
It's not
cool. I know I've been written by like I don't know, I think 10 people wrote me, "Are you gonna join Shed Wars? Are you gonna join Shed Wars? You'd be so good at Shed Wars." I'd be like, I wasn't sure, but like when you put out the video of saying like what it entails and what we have to do, I was like, yeah, you know, that's not too bad. I could do that.
Yes, you can, and you'll be great at it. You'll be absolutely awesome at it, and you know, and you got your entry video, and you are welcome into the community, and it's going to be nice to follow you along and watch what it is you do, and what you have to offer to this community that desperately, more than ever, needs to be teaching each other how to grow.
Yeah.
Their own food, like Jamie said earlier. Jules said earlier in his live is, you know, we need to teach each other how to grow food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because trust me, tough times are coming in 2021. I believe.
Oh yeah, I know 2020 was a preview of what 2021's about.
And that is absolutely
You know,
right.
we're getting. Oh man, I shouldn't even talk about this here. It's gonna get into. I'm not even gonna mention it. It's gonna blow up if I do.
Yeah, I try to stay away from like the kind of. I try to touch on them just a little bit, but then I stay
Yeah,
away from them too. We
yeah,
all know exactly what we're thinking. We know it's
Yeah.
more or less what's
yeah.
coming.
Because
But
man,
we don't
Quebec,
have.
there's things are
Yeah,
happening here, man, and people are not happy.
it's gonna get
Hey,
worse.
John. Hey, John.
Yes.
Feathering down Homestead. This is what I meant to ask in your live, and I know how it goes. The thing's scrolling.
It scrolls up
How
so
many-
fast, I tell you.
Yeah. How many members are on the teams in the Southern Hemisphere? How many total members are on the two teams right now?
Oh, I think Team Southern Cross is probably up to 12 to 14, I think, and
Okay.
Team Down Under I think is up to like 6, 7, maybe 8. And I mean with them because we wanted to get them going so fast, they didn't have a chance at the draft. So for them it was recruit, 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 recruit. But
Right.
like Robert said in one of his videos, Homestead Aquarius, was that the bigger channel, which was Homestead Oz, they were getting a lot more pull.
Right.
So it was starting to become really, really uneven. So we kind of made those videos was to, hey, let's try to make it even where, let's go down to Team Down Under a little bit, and keep it even. If at the end of the whole thing it ends up being 15 to 16, 17 to 15, that's manageable. But we don't want it to be, 40 people against 10. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, then
Right.
it's like, but if it's if it's two here, two there, then, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it is a team challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
What made you come up with the idea, John?
a lot of sleepless. What idea?
The Shed Wars. Man, when I first saw Shed Wars, I was like, "Oh, is that like some sort of challenge of whose shed is the messiest? Because I would win that one." Like seriously, I was so like not sure of what it was. I had no idea it had to do with gardening.
Believe it or not, Shed Wars was not my idea.
Okay.
Shed Wars was the Arkansas Woodcutter
Okay.
and Robert Homestead Aquarius. When I first started my YouTube channel, I only had like 25 subscribers, and I was doing my shitty videos of, hey, this is how you do the gardening. Not that I wasn't doing it the way it's supposed to be done, just I didn't have camera skills and editing, nothing of that stuff. And they happened to have run across me, and I guess they came up with this idea of, hey, let's grab this little guy here, this Portuguese guy, and this Yankee, and let's start a shed wars and see who can
Good
grow the
night,
most
our treasure.
food. And that's basically how it came out. Is then I became a participant, which is the Arkansas Woodcutter against me, and I totally showed him up. And here we are today, and I I became a part of making the rules this year for 2021, and that's how
Cool.
it came up. I
Cool.
showed him up. He had no idea what was coming his way when he came knocking at my door.
Yeah, I see that. I've been catching up on some of them videos when I can, and because in between editing and stuff, it's really hard to watch a lot of videos. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Shed
it's
Wars.
funny to follow you guys.
Shed Wars is a story where I have like my playlist of Shed Wars.
Yeah.
If you were to follow back and forth, like, oh, who's he talking about? Well, if you go back and see that person's video, you'll see exactly how I came about talking about that person. So basically, is if you do something on one of your videos that I catch in particular that I want to yell at you about, but I'm going to yell at you in a good way. which is I'm going to take something you do, I'm going to criticize you for it, but I'm going to give you a shut up.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I saw that
But
because
I'm
in the
going to do it.
beginning,
Right.
because in the beginning when I first saw you, I was like, what happened? Like, what's going on? You
Right.
know?
It's a part of the story.
But
It's a
yeah, it's a
whole
game.
story.
Yeah, yeah, it
It's
is.
a story of it's a gardening story that in order to understand it, you have to follow it from the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
And and that's how you truly are, in focus with what the story is about.
of
And
course.
somewhere along the line, you are going to be a big part of the story. And just remember, don't ever be offended by anything this big mouth over here says, Jules. Don't ever be offended.
Jules? Me, Jules, or her, Jules? Who, Jules?
Yeah, you, Jules.
Offended.
I'm not easily offended. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, you guys
I
see
mean,
all the comments that I get.
Hey,
you don't ever have to be offended by me because I don't ever say anything bad, anything. So don't worry about me.
hey, Quebec Homestead. Hey, somebody drop Quebec Homestead's link, if you would. But actually, John's really good at lying. He's very, very good.
Good.
If you end up on the opposite team, if you're not on the team he's the captain of, he's going to talk more stuff to you. You really better have a thick skin. You better bring it.
I did forget your name and I apologize. What is your name again?
Mallory.
Mallory. That's it. Okay.
Yeah,
That came back to me. Mallory. So
yeah,
now everybody, that's Mallory. I knew that, but I forgot about that.
yep.
So,
I'm little Frenchie.
little Frenchie. I'll call you Mallory. How's that?
Yeah. Oh, the Boon Child just
He's
dropped my
going
link
to give
there.
you a nickname, and it's not going to be Little Frenchie. I'll tell you
Well,
that.
my nickname is Mouse. My real nickname is Mouse.
Yeah,
But
but
like,
in
Do
Shed
not,
Wars,
do
whatever
not,
nickname I give you is the
I know,
nickname you get.
Mallory,
I know.
Mallory, quit giving him ammunition. Do not tell him anything.
Oh, if you go into my comments, you'll see.
Don't give him this information. He'll come
See,
up.
I'm very good at gathering information by what people say, and trust me, it'll come back at you at some
This
point.
guy's
So,
psychotic. He's psychotic. He comes up with crap. You just gave away so much.
yeah, see, that's the albino beaver talking right there.
Little,
Let me point this way: the albino beaver right there.
it's going to be something that you won't like. I'll tell you that.
Jason says Mallory is in Quebec and she has a blue unicorn. Oh yeah, I do. I do
Mallory.
have a blue unicorn.
Okay.
Wait, see, blue unicorn.
Oh, I can see Lucky Luke is in here. Hey, Lucky Luke.
Hey,
How you
Pete.
doing, Lucky
Pete
Luke?
is in the chat, but he's not coming back up. At first, he says just keep going, but I think he's trying to get it to work, but it's not working.
Isn't this terrible? You took over his whole life, Mallory.
Right?
You took over his whole life.
I'm like looking at the comments, trying to see.
I will say that the technical issues, I guess I should say, began when Mallory Quebec Homestead came on live.
That's all my fault.
That's when everything started, and then this comes, and I'm up here, you're up here. She's still here. She's got a crisp picture.
She does have a crisp picture.
And Pete is gone.
Yep. She's like the woman in the house. Pete, get going.
I'm so sorry, Pete. I'm so sorry, Pete. I'm really excited to see all the teams, though. Seriously, I'm really, really excited.
Mallory, you're going to be great to have. You're going to be fun. And just remember, whatever team you end up on, even if you're on my team, I see a slip up from you. It's the way it works.
It's all good.
Hey, Patty.
I'm glad you understand it. I also saw that Lucky Luke is in the house.
Hi, Karen.
Lucky Luke. Feathering Down Homestead. Lucky Luke. He's another one that gained a nickname.
There you go. Oh my gosh, you're gonna find so many nicknames for me.
Oh no, when I give you a nickname, that's fixed forever in the community. So
I
just
know, but you're
remember
gonna
that.
have so many ideas to pick from.
Oh,
Yeah,
I go by many names.
his nickname for me is Hillbilly Man of Large Pepper, and I love it.
that's right. Hey, at least you said large pepper. There you go.
So what's your nickname, John?
Portuguese Man Award.
Okay,
Now,
gotcha.
Portuguese Man of Small Pepper is what he is.
No, don't they? You see, they don't get to give me a nickname because they had the opportunity and they never gave me a nickname. So I nicknamed myself the Portuguese Man Award.
Well, when all of Team Blue and Gray refer to you as Portuguese Man of Small Pepper, that's pretty much your nickname, John.
Portuguese Man of Small Pepper, huh?
Yeah, or Cookie Monster.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see about who grows the biggest pepper dish coming up here.
I already
Yeah,
beat.
Homestead
I
Aquarius.
want a rematch. Why would I want a rematch? I already won.
I just want to say Homestead Aquarius. You'd have to
You're gonna
figure out how
focus.
to get Pete to get the link up here because Pete's not even in here right now. He wouldn't even be able to hop somebody on screen.
Yeah, Pete's in the chat. I'm not sure if he still has access to the. There it is. There it is. That's
how in the heck did we manage to make this man's life?
But the thing is, Pete, you have to be able to add Woody.
Hey, look at who just showed up. Oh, I just see Jessica Smith. How you doing, Jessica? Nice to see you.
Hey, I'm Mallory.
Jessica is a wonderful, wonderful woman from Arkansas that should be living on Cape Cod.
Nice. Awesome.
John the Jellyfish.
Yeah, okay.
You're getting more nicknames. Good Lord. What is Mallory? The little mouse, the little Frenchie,
I'm surprised there's nothing with oysters having to do with oysters or something.
No. The only thing oysters do is they bring
What's up, you chicken neck weasel?
Oh,
yeah.
There he is, the big loudmouth.
I just want you to know, I've got a 30-hour drive to get home to see my wife, and you're up there talking all that crap about how you won Shed Wars last year. I just want you right now on this screen to tell how many pounds that you grew last year.
888 pounds.
That's right. And how many did I grow, John?
1,200 and whatever.
Right. So who won Shed Wars last year, John?
As a team understaffed, I did.
No, even your team total was less than my team total. The judges said that Team Peacemaker won, and then, as usual, you changed the rules last year, which is why I put you in charge of the rules this year. That way, if anybody breaks the rules, you made the rules. So you can break any rules you want to because you don't play by the rules. You make up your own rules. You come up with whatever you want to come up with, and now you're up here just yeah. You're a chicken neck weasel.
And you're 6'4", 5 foot wide, fat woodchuck is what you are.
That's right. And when Shed Wars 21 kicks off, Quebec Homestead, if she's on my team, if she's on your team, she better buckle up and get ready. She better have some thick skin because I'm not going to hold back this year, brother. This year is no holds barred. It's coming off the top rope with the elbow straight in the crate.
Good night, Tina.
Yep.
All right. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mark.
I just want to stop for a minute. I can't hear you. Yeah, I see your lips flapping, but there's no sound coming out. As usual, you just yeah. Hey, Willie Grove. I love you, brother. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too.
Take care of your voice, buddy.
Yeah, this is what I got to deal with, Mallory. Is I got to deal with that woodchuck on a daily basis. Talking to me every night.
Is MB still here? MB, are you still here? Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, Boone, sorry. Jessica, if I started that.
Jessica is
a wonderful, wonderful woman that should be living on Cape Cod. She should be fishing with me.
Hey, Michael, you want to get up here for a second? You're welcome to. We're holding the line here for Pete. I'm not sure if Pete can get back up.
I know, Boone. I know you're just messing.
Feathering down Homestead. All you Northern Hemisphere guys are going to lose anyways. Bloody hillbillies. Oh, John.
Hey.
That's right.
See,
That's
I
right.
get offended when I'm called a Yankee from people outside the country.
Oh no,
I'm not a Yankee.
Lucky Luke.
But now
I'm a
they call
Yankee.
the whole every one of us. They've called hillbilly. Said, how does that make you feel?
No, Lucky Luke, and your Australian Southern Hemisphere. Let's get something straight. Do not compliment any of these hillbillies by calling them Yankees. You want to compliment a Yankee? I'm a Yankee. That's right there is a hillbilly.
I'm not from the
Big
hills.
difference. You're okay. Then you're a redneck. What's the difference?
It's a huge difference. Hillbillies come from West Virginia and Florida. Everything else is Southern boys.
Hillbillies is like the swamp, right? I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like they.
If I'm.
Yeah, like they take their
What?
shoelaces. They take the shoelaces off their boots because they're too lazy to tie their boots, so they just take the shoelaces off. That kind of stuff.
But man, correct me if I'm wrong, but like when I watch like TV shows, maybe that's why I'm like completely like not educated enough on this, but I thought like in the swamp, like in Florida and stuff, that's where the hillbillies came from or something, and the accent.
Like Kentucky, Louisiana, and Florida.
I thought they were rednecks.
There's no difference between a hillbilly and a redneck in my eyes.
Oh,
if you're going to try to insult people, you at least should know what you're talking about. I mean, really, y'all are so off. You're so off. Keep getting your information from mainstream media, and you guys just don't even.
Because I'm like a redneck of Quebec. Like I'm like a redneck of Quebec. Like I'm in the farmlands. I'm, I got that redneck in summertime, and then you go into the city, and it's like so funny. Like just in one province, or like you guys in one state, how many different types of accents and stuff that we have. It's just really interesting.
But don't you have different areas where there's different nicknames for where people come from?
Yeah. In Quebec, yeah.
Yeah, well, in the South, everything gets John's treatment. Portuguese man of small pepper who doesn't know. From Pianola. A hillbilly is a Southern person from Appalachia, first of all. Tidewater boy is a coastal boy. Swamp Stomper comes out of Florida. So does the Cracker, which Cracker people twisted up to mean something else. But a Cracker is actually a rancher, a cowboy without a horse. And the Cracker part comes from smacking the whip.
The whip, yeah. Okay.
And then your Cajuns are Frenchies. They're like you. They're Frenchies down in swamp areas, mostly Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then rednecks are white people, yeoman farmers or field hands, and their neck gets red from being in the farm all day.
There you go. So I'm a redneck. I'm a redneck from Quebec.
We're not all hillbillies. It's much more complicated. Portugal, if you're from Portugal, you're Portuguese. The end. If you're from the South, you may be a hillbilly, or you may be a Cracker, or you may be a Cajun, or you may be a Tidewater boy. It's very diverse down here. You guys need to travel more.
You see all the definitions you just explained of these different people, and you see us Yankees, okay, us Northern people. That's why we are so advanced, because we keep things simple. We don't categorize, this one's a Yankee from here, this one's a Yankee from there. No, we're all Yankees, and for us to keep things simple, as anybody to a certain point to the South, you're all hillbillies and rednecks.
That's because you guys are simple, basically. We're more diverse. We're diverse and complicated down
here. I understand, and that's why you're so far behind. It's called the KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS rule.
Yeah.
You're a hillbilly. I'm a redneck. I love you. You love me. That's all there is to it.
Tidewater.
Homestead Aquarius says I'm a Canuck.
You're a Canadian.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Hey,
want to call yourself.
and I have a question. There's a question in the chat for me. I want to answer. Jason Avers says, are you familiar with Miracle Farms, Stefan Subkowiak? Yes, I am. And I'm actually friends with him on Facebook, and I have an orchard set up in his model. So yes, I do know him.
That's pretty awesome.
Drops Family Garden has a good point. And I can't share the comment because this isn't my chat, but he says the reason they are called rednecks is because they wore red bandanas around their neck.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is lots of people in the South wore red bandanas around their neck, but some of them were technically hillbillies or crackers or this, that, or the other.
Yeah. Oh, look at Pete doing his.
Something you found on Wikipedia written by a 12-year-old in the parents' basement. Rednecks are people in the fields that get a red neck. It's not a red bandana, is it? There, Drops Family Garden. It's a red neck.
Yeah, from the sun, burnt by the sun.
Even rednecks can't get it straight. What is a redneck? To me, it's somebody south of me.
Hey,
a redneck.
Hey! According to that logic, Drops Family Garden, there was a lot of yeoman African Americans in the South that wore red bandanas, but they're not called rednecks, are they? It comes from the sun, son. I'm from the South. Don't mess with me. I know what I'm talking about. Now, Pete is producing. We're getting Pete free watch time. I don't know why you even need it, but yeah. You could get back on here, Pete.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to hop out, guys. Actually, I need to keep working on a thumbnail that I've been working on it for like 2 days, and I just been lacking inspiration. But I think I just got inspired, so I'm gonna have to get onto that.
Oh, you're gonna put a hillbilly in a red bandana and call him a redneck. I see. That's fine.
There you go, Mallory. Team Willie Grow. Team Willie Grow, Mallory.
I hope this guy drafts you. Don't be on my team.
I will not have an issue drafting Mallory at all. I will not have an issue.
Sure, I grew maybe twice the amount of food you grew this year, so
Huh?
I grew a lot of food this year with all the meat and everything.
I do see your videos, and you have a lot more room than I do, and you do a fantastic job. You do awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, I could probably add a lot of weight onto the team that I'm on.
Look. Drops Family Garden is, I love you, brother, but I live in Georgia for 20 years. Try again. My family roots go back to 1742 in the South. Try again. All right, next.
All right, guys, I need to head out. So thank you guys so much for the chat.
Mallory, thank you for stopping it in. Love you.
Yeah, thanks for coming to my live. Everybody. No, I'm just joking. Thanks, Pete, for having me.
We'll see you later, loudmouth.
Have a good night. Bye.
See ya.
Pete, come on, baby.
Where is Pete? I can't believe we took over his live. That's unbelievable.
I was just trying to help him get it started, and then
I was just trying to help him get you off the live, but
no, you were on the live. I came up to say something to you about Team Blue and Gray, but
Team Blue and Gray, yeah.
I don't want to continue that. That's going to confuse the people.
I know it's going to confuse people. It's already confused people.
It also brought about 40 people into the damn thing, though. So tighten up there, John.
Well, did it?
As far as I can tell, yeah. Jamestown, Virginia. Yeah, I grew up in Jamestown, Virginia myself. Not that I was there in 1743.
But the Twinker's wife is here. I just noticed she's here.
Yeah, Patty. Can you get back up on the screen? Yes, Pete. Is it possible? There we go.
There is Pete. Hey, Pete, welcome to your own live.
Yeah. I was having troubles. They keep quitting.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Hey, folks, welcome everybody. Welcome, Pete. He is
Yeah.
on the live.
Welcome Pete back to Alive. Pete, are you a hillbilly or a redneck?
I'm a
He's a
Kentucky
hillbilly
hillbilly.
all the way.
Hillbilly all the way.
Okay.
Hillbilly all the way.
See, and he's proud to say he's a hillbilly, and that's what I like. He doesn't get offended when I point at him and say he's a hillbilly.
No, I'm a hillbilly.
That's right, and I'm a Yankee. What are you, Jules?
I'm a Tidewater boy.
A what?
Tidewater boy.
Oh, God.
Tidewater, Virginia. You know where we have bigger oysters, bigger crabs, bigger anything than you got up north.
Jules, do
Bay.
not.
Chesapeake Bay.
Chesapeake Bay. Hey, Jules, do not get into you guys have bigger stuff. When was the last time you harvested in Chesapeake Bay a 9-inch blue crab? Have you ever even seen one of those?
Yes. What was that? What year was that? We were crabbing on at Cape Charles. Was that
2018?
That was 18. Yeah, summer of 18. We just walk out to a pier, drop a little chicken neck on a string. Yeah, you could pull those up like, pennies off the ground, brother.
Oh, 9-inch blue crabs from point to point.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Chesapeake Bay?
Yeah.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
How are you doing?
Yeah.
No, we were
Cape
pulling them
Charles
in.
on the short side. You can go out 100 yards and also fish. What is it? 160?
You'd have to go out.
Anything you can catch in the ocean, you can catch right there 100 yards offshore, but you're actually on the bay. Yeah, I'm telling you, John, you need to study the Chesapeake Bay before you start running your mouth. Where you're at, Cape Cod and all that, it's not the bay, brother. It's just not. So, yeah, I'm a Tidewater boy.
It's a different estuary.
I'm a Tidewater boy. She's a Tidewater girl.
And Jules, and then you mentioned something about oysters. What's the biggest oyster you've held in your hand?
Palm size.
Yeah.
How about if I told you that I grew a 21-inch oyster?
I would love to see it, and I'd love to eat it.
Ah!
Oh, Beth, I grow big oysters, and I would love to feed you one. I would love to feed
send them to us.
The thing, I can grow oysters to 21 inches.
Send them to us.
It's very expensive to send seafood.
Well, you said you had them, so.
Oh, I have them. You said palm size. Now let's go back up. Let's back up a little bit. You said palm size. Right now, I could go out into one of my beds and I can grab 100 oysters between 12 and 16 inches, just like that.
Good.
Yeah, but you're farming them. You're talking to people that just go out and grab them.
Hey, now you're using an excuse. Now you're using an excuse. I farm them.
No,
of course I farm them.
There's no excuse.
No.
We're
talking about the Chesapeake Bay natural production. Just go out and grab it.
Night, John.
Good night, Beth.
Eat them. Send them to us. We'll cook them. Or we'll just shuck them and eat them. I don't care.
Beth, I would love to see you eat my 21-inch oyster. It would be awesome.
Don't trust this guy.
No, I'm not trusting in the guy that chokes chickens. Good night.
How can you not trust me? I actually choked my chicken. You saw it on my videos.
This is Pete's live, John, not mine.
I know it's Pete's live. I know, Pete. I apologize, but this swamp maple, whatever he called himself, he's just. What did you say you were? You're a swamp maple? Oh, not a hillbilly?
Well, where we're from, it's boy. Most places around the country, when you call somebody boy, it's offensive.
I would think so too. Like if you were to call me hey boy, I would find that offensive.
Yeah, but in Tidewater, it's boy. What's up, boy? Which is short for Tidewater boy, which means you know how to crab, you know how to clam, you know how to fish. Yep.
Yeah, see, a lot of people might get offended with me because I don't know the terms that you guys use amongst one another, and I say just because I've heard it over the years. And to me, a hillbilly and a redneck are the same thing, and they're all fantastic people. I love everybody.
Your chicken is a toy. Your chicken's a toy.
Huh?
Chicken.
Yeah, my chicken's a toy. Yes, I only choke toy chickens. Yes.
Caveman hillbilly, cave Billy. You see that, John?
I did not see what did he say? I cannot see the chat.
Robert says Jules Gar. Nope.
John is the Boston Strangler.
Yeah.
There you go, Robert. There you go, Robert. As the chickens come by, I strangle them.
Everybody keeps connecting you to Boston.
Yeah, I don't know why Boston. I am like 70 miles away from Boston. I have nothing to do with Boston. I have never been in Boston in my life. The only last time I was in Boston was when I arrived in the United States back in 1986, and I landed at Logan Airport. I left Logan Airport at 10 years old. I have never returned back to Boston. So
I can't say that I've never been to Boston, and I do not regret it. I don't like people crunched in.
you couldn't pay me to step into the city of Boston.
Yeah.
You could not pay me.
We lived north of Atlanta in the last half of the 90s, right, John? But we were 40 miles from the epicenter. We lived on the southernmost Appalachian mountain. Had a rural lifestyle, one stoplight, all that kind of stuff. We could go in the city to shop or go to a ball game or whatever, but I do not like that much. You know, all those people, all that stuff, all the concrete, all the buildings. I know a lot of people think that stuff is pretty. I see it as
Hey, John.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I see it, Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Pete's back. All right, Pete, I'm going to take a second. I'm going to get off the screen for a second. You can take me out or not. It don't matter to me. I just need to go to the restroom.
Where you been, Pete? I gotta go take a piss too. I gotta go pee. How did Jules just do that? How do you do that?
I flipped the camera down.
You just hid the camera. Yeah, hide the camera.
How do I do that?
Cover it up. Put your hat on.
Like that? Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. Hey, I'm gonna go to the. Actually, I don't care. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And Peter, I gotta get another one. See?
Yeah. Now I'm back by myself. They'll be back in a minute. This computer here just won't handle it. The internet's not strong enough for 4 or 5 people on there. Feathers and down. I'm glad you were in here. I'm doing pretty good at Hickory Croft Farm. I'm just battling a headache tonight.
Where the heck John go? Hey, that's a good point right there.
Here's somebody back.
Drops Family Garden using Linux.
Here's Jules.
Hey, man. I just want to say most of us think there is the OS, the Windows, the Microsoft.
He had to go.
Mac. Now he started lagging a little bit and cracking. But people that want to, I mean, there's a learning curve to it, but Drops Family Garden has a good point there. Linux is an operating system. Red Hat, it's slick, doesn't have all the crap everybody else is trying to put on your machine to slow it down. Not that they're trying to slow it down, but they're trying to give you all these programs and whatnot in the background, and it does slow it down. Yeah, that's right, Drops. I have that problem with my machine. I can hear it start cranking. It'll crank back up, and then I just reboot it. I was thinking about putting a fan on the backside, an external fan, and blowing through the vents. Oh, I didn't know you were a web programmer. Drops, I always wondered why the laptops weren't made with a couple of fans or even a PC. I don't know why you wouldn't jack it up.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jason.
Oh, look, it's John. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. How you doing, Jason? Nice to see you.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, man. There was something I wanted to ask you, John.
What? I'm not surprised that you want to ask me something.
I'm full of questions. Oh, no. Actually, it's perfectly innocent. So this past year during Shed Wars, you did that one bit where you went out and you caught fish, right?
You know, I did what?
You went out and you caught some fish and you brought it back.
Yes.
I haven't the same.
Whenever you put your weight in, did you add the dressed weight of the fish, or did you add the whole fish for your weight?
At the beginning, I added the whole fish, but at the total end of the weight, I deducted, of course, the carcasses. I did not add that weight in.
All right.
I ended up taking at the end when I was doing the final weigh-ins and stuff. There's hundreds of pounds that I actually didn't factor into it.
Right.
Believe it or not. And so
yeah.
the actual consumption is, I mean, there was one time where I caught some bonito.
Right.
And you know, they were 25-pound bonitos, beautiful. I kept one, I gave away 6.
Nice.
And you know, and I wasn't gonna weigh that.
Too.
Oh, delicious fish.
Especially
but
you catch them in cold water, you don't have to worry about the parasites as much.
Right. There's no worms, there's no nothing, you know, beautiful, delicious. There's a lot of weight. I left hundreds of pounds. And it's so right where, you know, even though the fish carcasses, I have a trash barrel in my backyard that I make my own fish emulsion at home. I do add, but I don't count the, you know, using that as a weight to make my own fish fertilizer. So it was, yeah, it's basically as you catch a fish, you fillet it, boom.
Yeah. Oh, I know a lot of people are going to be adding, you know, stuff that they harvest from the wild, things like that. And I wondered what the official ruling was on that, you know, because
I mean,
for a minute there's like, John's going to try to show his fish guts and count that as his weight.
No, I deducted. Believe me, Jason, I deducted a lot of stuff. I mean, let's say for an example, let's use this as an example, and it's glad you brought this question up. Let's say you butcher a pig, and you want to, you know, cut a piece of meat of the pig where the main bone, the middle bone, the spine bone, whatever, the ribs, whatever it is, you're going to eat that. You know, don't worry about taking out, okay, the bones weigh 1 pound and the meat weighs 4. Count it all as 5 pounds.
Well, yeah, if I'm cutting up a pig and I got the ham bone in, the ham bone is part of the soup stock.
Yeah, exactly. So just, you know, I mean, it's all about common sense here. Is let's not be so finicky down to the ounces and the thing. It's like, look, if you chop up, you know, if I fillet a fish, I'm not going to eat the carcass. Then I throw away. But sometimes I prepare my fish as I steak it, where some of the backbone has to be in the fish. I'm just going to weigh that, and that's the weight. I'm not going to say, well, mine is 4 ounces for the backbone. No, it's just it is what it is.
Right on, right on.
My computer.
What? I think John froze. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pete, are you? Yep, Pete's froze. John's froze.
He's frozen. John's frozen. It's just us again.
Well, honestly, when Pete was talking about his computer and drop, where did it? I can't share it. Drop Family Farm, Family Garden had a good comment about all this kind of thing, but my understanding is when you're streaming, all the bandwidth and whatnot is on StreamYard itself.
Right.
So if that's happening, if 2 dropped, it could be StreamYard's actually having a problem. John's certainly not going to drop because Pete's computer's messed up. I shouldn't say certainly, but I think it's something about getting the signal from where you're at to StreamYard. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and where John's,
if it's not enough, whatever they call it, bit rate or whatever.
Where John's at, depending upon how he's connected, there might not be a really great connection from his location to the hub, wherever that happens to be.
Yeah.
He's up in, I think, Cape Cod, somewhere around there. Yep.
Yeah, his internet's not very good. Yeah, so he's having. Yeah, I get that, Patty.
And I just got the.
I agree with that.
I just got the high-speed direct cable line with just sort of 1,000 megs per second. So.
Yeah, we went on.
So if I wind up freeze framing or pausing or something like that, then it's not my connection; it's something else.
Right. Yeah, but 2 at once. But then again, both of us are still here, so it's probably not StreamYard.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's Pete. He's back.
Probably. I don't know what's going on with it.
Pete, who has been one of my subscribers for a long time now, and I keep on seeing him in all the live streams that I go into, and he's over there. I go, "Hi, Pete," and for some reason, I guess this happens to a lot of us. I thought I was already subscribed to his channel. I got over here and went, "Hey, I'm not subscribed." And Pete didn't tell me. Should have said something.
I have subscribed to people before and be watching them all along, and then all of a sudden you go in and watch another video and you're unsubscribed. Have to redo it.
I have had that happen a few times.
Yeah.
With a couple of channels. At the moment, I've got so many that if somebody didn't tell me or I didn't happen to go click on it and it didn't show up on my feed for some reason, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
That's
well, YouTube scrubs subs about every 3 months, and sometimes legitimate subscribers get scrubbed out of that. You can see it. It'll come, and they also have it's 300 and 900. That's what the range used to be, where you'll hover in 920s and you'll go up to 930s and you're back to 920s and you're back to 930s.
Yeah.
There's a system to it. So, but I will say this, Jason, not to be John, but if you are having notification problems with a channel that you follow, you legitimately follow,
right?
Unsubscribe and then subscribe back and hit notifications again.
Kind of like doing a hard reset, basically.
Yep. Because it's not, we all say YT this, YT that. It's all algorithms and robots, So people get caught up. I had
stop the engine and restart it again, and
Yeah,
hopefully whatever's causing it to run into a snag is corrected in the process.
I
So,
used to host a show on another channel with a guy. We talk on the phone still to this day. We just talked today. And YouTube subscribed us from each other at least 12 times in the last 4 years. And we actually worked together on YouTube on the other channel. So I think it's just the robots just click, you just get caught up in their cleaning. What they're trying to do is get rid of spam and, people that just follow 1,000 channels in a month and never watch anything again, stuff like that. So like if Pete takes 2 weeks off, if Pete just subscribed to you,
Yeah.
Pete doesn't watch any YouTube for 2 weeks, and then they run the scrub, his channel could get caught in the scrub.
right.
I mean, roughly. That's just an example, but it happens.
I've seen those channels where they'll subscribe and you go and look at their channel. They may not have any content or something. And sometimes they do, but they'll look at they'll see all of the channels that they subscribe to, and it's just page after page after page after page of stuff. Like, wow, how are you watching all of that? You're probably not.
No. Well, that is another factor. If you there's something in there in the robot, if you get X number of notifications and you don't respond to it, they turn that off. And then after a while, I think if you see X number of thumbnails, then you get put in the spam pot, and then they scrub that off.
Yeah.
They run it about every 3 or 4 months. And it makes sense to them,
Right. Well, I got some channels I'm subscribed to that haven't produced any content in years, and I'm still subscribed. They haven't gotten scrubbed. So I don't know how all that works.
Well, that's it. You get on channels and they haven't put anything up and you're still subscribed. Oh, now you're breaking up. I guess I'm next.
Uh-oh. So Amy was saying I started writing down all the channels I sub to so I can keep a hard copy. It's pretty smart. Hard copy rules. Always get hard copy. Because somebody's going to buy and put a magnet right down next to your workstation.
I was hoping Amy would get up here tonight. She was hanging out with me. Well, you were on there, Jason. I think Pete might have been on there for a while too. We ran a long one and Amy got up.
It's a lot of writing though. I don't show all the channels I'm subscribed to. Part of that is because I subscribe to some weird channel. I like to get information from over here and over here and over here and over here and over here. I can put it all together and sort through the stuff that's just crazy talk. And even the lunatics are right about a few things. But you don't see all the channels I'm subscribed to.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, Amy's in bed. So oh, there we go, Pete.
He's watching from bed.
Amy's a trooper. I think Amy was up till 4 o'clock with us one night. Weren't you there, Jason?
I'm a statue.
You had been.
Oh, there's John.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, there's John back.
John the jellyfish.
My internet is junk.
I figure you can't be too upset about that nickname because you gave it to yourself.
Jason, I don't get upset. It's very hard to get me upset. So
I think I just figured out this StreamYard thing. Right? So Pete will lag and freeze every once in a while, but he's already started live on StreamYard.
Right.
So anybody that comes in through the guest, if their signal's good, StreamYard is still serving like a server. It's serving the stream.
Right.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Sorry to get technical. I mean, I'm not technical, but sorry. I just have a curious mind. I'm trying to figure out why Pete keeps freezing and the rest of us do not, and that's it. StreamYard's hosting the server.
The reason
That's a problem though for hackers, because if he locks down completely and can never get back on, the stream could run forever. So somebody could actually hack that spot, cut his ass out. I'm not talking about gardening chat. I'm talking about using it like Zoom or something. They could cut him out, and then whomever could take the stream over, and it would look like him.
Yeah, actually speaking, while you're on the subject about the hacking stuff, Jules, if you don't mind me saying something, like my computer just totally went off, and it's something that I've seen in the past couple of months a few times, is the webcam on my computer. Like I've walked by and I noticed that the light that you see on my webcam up there, that white light that's saying my camera is active.
Yeah.
It shows my camera is active, but yet I'm not on the live.
Your computer, man.
What I do now is I put a piece of tape when I'm not on the computer like I am now, is I'll block my camera on my desktop. So this way, and guys, you might think I'm crazy, but watch out for that camera.
No.
Well, you picked up a worm from somewhere. You clicked on a link that wasn't secured. You opened up an attachment on an email or something of that nature.
Jason, I think it's worse than that. I think it's worse than that. I think that somebody is watching every one of us, and I don't want to get into conspiracies here. There you go. That's exactly what I do, Jules.
That's all it is. You can get an eyelid. You can get for your cameras. You can get
whenever I'm done with lives or something, I take a piece of paper with tape and I put it over my camera just like that, so nobody can see when I'm sitting in front of my camera, because that camera's been being turned on without me actually doing it. That's the alert I just got.
Yeah, that's something running off your root when you're connected to the internet. You got something in there, and it's putting that camera up to take a peek. You just put an eyelid on it, and my microphone. This is a whatever they call it, a snowball. Right, I connect that to the front of my PC, and when I'm not doing this, I pull it out. I'm
not going into conspiracies. I'm just saying that, the way things are going nowadays, I don't trust anybody.
Well,
No. When I say I don't trust anybody, I don't trust. You know exactly who it is.
Right.
I don't trust. You know exactly who it is. But I don't.
I got you. No need to say it.
I'm not going to say it, but I block my camera when I'm not using the actual camera, and I don't need somebody peeking at me when, and it's happening. Believe me.
Homestead Aquarius says same thing can happen with phones and tablets.
Absolutely.
Almost anything is electronic now is subject to remote operation. And that goes back to the Microsoft case when they try to split them up. And they said, look, that's the future. This is how we're going to update systems.
Well, whenever you got your Microsoft update, part of the update included automatically as the default remote access allowed. You have to go in there and deliberately change it so remote access is not allowed. I did that, and they can't get in unless I open up a gateway to let them in, and I'm not opening up any gateway.
Yeah, I mean, everything you download nowadays is allow permission for this, allow permission for that, allow permission. And in order for it to function, you have to click, yes, I allow. And
so you have to be very, very careful about what it is that you allow. Somebody says, "Is it okay if so and so does this?" and you don't know exactly what they're doing and why they're doing it, and how big their security is on their end, don't click on yes. Don't let it in.
It's just a heads up. I don't want to throw out conspiracies. It's just a heads up. You know.
Somebody's sending me an attachment in an email. I'll pick up the phone and call them and go, "Hey, did you send me an email? Yeah. Did it have an attachment on it? Yeah. Okay." And then I can know that's okay. But if I can't verify that that's actually the person and not a clone of their email account that's sending that attachment, then I'm not clicking on that thing at all.
Yeah. Amy's got there's a lot of good stuff in the comments section. Amy's was the last one posted, but that's a really good point that a lot of people probably don't realize.
Amy said, "John, I have done this for years." I didn't see what she exactly done that for years. Oh, you mean Amy? You mean blocking your camera?
No, this one, the one Pete put up.
Oh, do you know that even when you turn your phone off, it's not really off? The only thing is to take the battery out. Yes, Amy, I do know that is when the battery is removed, that's when all tracking on your phone stops. I do know that.
Yeah, they also have, once again, this unless you specifically turn it off, the feature that allows that phone to hear what you're saying so it can be voice activated. And unless you have that specifically turned off, it's always technically listening, and that's in the buffer at all times.
Yes.
Your last conversation, it's in the buffer. And it's not that the phone company is deliberately spying on you or anything, but that information is there and it is accessible if somebody can get to it and find where that's stored.
Now you guys tell me. Now you guys told me if I'm crazy, but I have Google, like, okay, Google, say something, which I hope they don't. But or your Siri thing, and me and my wife are talking about, oh, maybe I want to get this, I want to buy this, or what about this? And then all of a sudden, you go on your internet, and the very first thing you see in front of you is exactly what you were just talking about. Has that ever happened to you guys?
I didn't follow you. I didn't follow you. Say that again.
Like if me and my wife are talking in the house and we have Google or Siri or whatever it is, and we're talking about, oh, we're gonna buy diapers for my grandson, and
yeah.
And then all of a sudden I open up Google and boom,
yeah.
The first thing you see is diapers for infants. Boom, boom, boom. It's like,
oh yeah. I do contract work for firms online, and I'll go to wherever, anything, a main, like a CBS or a ESPN or whatever online, and I'll get an ad to join a company that I already work for. Why? We've had emails before.
No, I'm telling you, they're listening.
Crazy.
It doesn't happen to me. And the only reason it doesn't happen to me is because whenever I got that update, I went through and I deliberately disabled everything that would allow that computer to receive information from me or to send anything to the computer without me specifically telling it to. I've given my computer a lobotomy, essentially.
Huh.
And that way it can't be used that way.
Do you update? Do you strip it every 1 or 2 months and then reload everything, all the software, or you just let it run?
Well, usually I just let it run, and then occasionally I'll come in and tell it, okay, you can go ahead and go update now. And then after it gets done updating, I'll go through and see what changes occurred during the change log. If there's something I need to adjust, I'll do it then. But I don't allow it to update automatically. Because if you allow it to update automatically, then it can make a change that you don't catch until who knows when. I can't spend hours every day going through, seeing what changes might have occurred while I was sleeping. It's insane. So,
I mean, as far as them hearing what I'm saying, I don't care. It's just them watching me privately through my cameras on the computer.
Well, somebody is. Somebody is.
Well,
it's being turned on remotely, so somebody's looking.
Somebody is watching, and I know I have a good idea who it is, and we can all know who it is.
But if you're overly worried about, how should I put this? very, very large criminal gangs that control entire continents worth of territory that get their victims to contribute to their own victimization. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I don't know.
It's almost impossible for them to be able to get any usable information in real time, which makes these laws that get passed that say, oh yeah, they can do this, and they can look at this, and they can look at that. It makes them silly, because I can get on the phone and I can say things like dope bomb, shoot the president, and any number of different things that could be keywords that can trigger that.
Yep.
Oh, take a look at this conversation algorithm. But that happens so many times in so many different conversations everywhere that if they were actually have somebody looking at each one of those keyword flagged conversations, they don't have the manpower for it, so they don't. But it's enough to keep you scared, isn't it?
Yeah, but still,
It's enough to keep me to not participate in it.
Well, yeah,
but drop.
They can't always go back and look at a record after something's happened and use that for prosecution purposes.
That I don't know. I'm not a criminal. I don't know.
No, but drops just dropped the and I guess, you know, I mean, maybe everybody here knows this, but the Patriot Act allowed a good amount of this, and basically everything that goes through the net goes through two hubs that the Fed looks at, and what Jason just said. So, like, you know, if the word they're looking for is Black Hawk, you know, anybody that puts anything in anything, text, email, whatever, that says Black Hawk, it gets flagged, okay? But the bigger point is that everything that goes through this, including what we're doing now, there's two big hubs. It goes through the hubs. There is no free internet. There never was. I mean, the internet was connected or created by the military in the first place for communication. So, yeah, I mean, it's always been controlled by the government. But then they put these hubs in. But more importantly, the Patriot Act gave permission to the government to look at anything, and without cause, really, just, you know, hey, you said Black Hawk, so let's take a look at that. That's, to me, is the danger.
That, and all they have to do is go, well, we believe that this person is involved in terroristic activity. Because we believe they're involved in terroristic activity, we can now go kick in their door, grab them, pull them out of their house, take them away, and throw them in a holding cell and keep them there indefinitely, without trial, without cause, and without a lawyer.
I mean, they can figure it out pretty quickly whether a person is involved with stuff like that or not. I mean, you know, if I say the word, whatever that triggers it, you could come into my life, my phone, my everything, and say, oh yeah, he just mentioned that word. They can do that in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Now the problem is for all of the commander-in-chiefs that have been in existence since and at the time of that signing, it was Bush that signed it. None of them really had the ability to use it to its full ability. But that's okay, because none of the ones who have been in office so far had really anything to do with its implementation in the first place. All Bush did was sign a bill that came across his desk. But you know who introduced the bill? That would be Joe. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that.
I'm not even going
if he introduced it, he might know what it's for.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on that. I stay away from politics.
I'm just saying that, I mean, I appreciate John's point on, yeah, well, if you're not doing anything, you're not doing anything. My problem as a libertarian is I don't like that the government can just look at everything I'm doing, which is why I kind of try to stay off the grid. But the only way to do that is to get off the grid.
Yeah,
Just to get off the grid.
If you're not
completely get off the grid. And I'm sure there are millions of people out there.
Jules, if you don't want to know, if you don't want the government to know where you are, if you were to leave your house right now and go to the store, leave your phone at home. And then this way they won't know where you are.
I have, 50% of my serial killings, that's what I did. I took my phone I dropped it at Walgreens. I drove 5 mile away. Took care of business. You know, the
And came back.
phone.
There you go.
phone.
So you were at Walgreens for 5 hours.
I'm joking, people. I'm joking. But if I were a serial killer, I would put the phone on a bus and let it go do what it's going to do.
Yeah, Jules is mostly normal.
I'm mostly normal. Yeah.
Mostly normal. Yeah. Okay, but
I'm joking. Wait. For those that don't know me in the comments section, I am completely joking. I'm not a serial killer, okay? I mean, killing 4 people doesn't really count.
Well, did you kill them all at once, or was it separately?
It was over 4 years.
And was there something that they had in common?
All taxi cab drivers, but they pissed me off.
Well, yeah, that might be textbook definition.
Hey, have you guys ever thought of the fact that new people that are coming into the live, to Pete's live, are actually probably saying, "Who in the hell are these 3 jabronis up here? Where the hell is Pete?"
Well, it's the guy in the middle.
He's backstage producing.
Actually, he looks like Pete. He could pass for Pete. So there's Pete. If you're new to the chat, here's Pete right here.
Yeah, that's Pete.
So we got a libertarian over there. We got a
Pete
over there, and we got
Pete.
Hillbilly
anarchist. How does that happen?
It goes like this, like this.
Well, I can't do it.
And then like that.
That's the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, it's backwards.
Well, Jules, all you have to think is
there it is.
If you want to point to your right, you actually point to your left. If you want to point to your left, you point to your right.
So what if I want to point down like this way towards you?
Then no, you go with sideways.
I got it.
Yeah, see, like if I want to point at him, I could go like that, point right there at him. See it like that? Like I could go on an angle like this. You see, like that, right there.
I'm just not 3-dimensional camera. Pete, welcome back.
Pete, welcome to the live chat. So nice to have you, sir. How have you been?
Good,
nice.
good.
Thank you so much for joining the pirate pirate pub here.
Yeah, it's the pirate pub again.
That's the pirate pub.
What I was trying to get at, though, was if everybody is so afraid that Big Brother is listening, Big Brother is watching, we don't want to say anything, we're not going to speak out, the situation is only going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And the only way that's ever going to get better is if people go, okay, yeah, maybe they're going to hear me. Maybe they're not going to like it. Maybe they're going to kick in my door. But guess what? We have to talk out about it anyway, because if we don't, we're already lost. So just, take away your freedom by degrees until you're stuck in a 10-by-10 room in the middle of a city somewhere, and they're handing you little few cubes that you don't know where they came from or what's in them. And I go, here you go, here's your existence, enjoy. Oh, don't forget to tune in for hey.
I agree with you, Jason, but at the same time, I think Americans, given our tradition, I don't think it's going to get that far. But again, I do not want to get into this year in politics. That's not my channel, man. I don't.
That's a manure show right there.
I can't believe Amy is still awake. I'm surprised.
She's in bed dreaming about you. I saw it. Look in the comments. She said something about being in bed and watching you.
Mm-hmm.
She does blush. Amy does blush when I'm on with her. She does blush. Amy loves me, and I'm going to do the best I can to make sure Amy is on my team.
Be right back.
Amy's a sweetheart.
Amy is a sweetheart, and she does really good things in the garden. And hello, Amy. Are you laying in bed? Amy?
Only use your hammer for good now. What was that?
What was what?
Sound like a dog barking.
Oh yeah, my dogs are having their midnight crazy thing. Yeah, where they because they're upset that I'm not asleep yet, and my wife just woke up. She came out to join.
How's Danny
So
doing?
she went back downhill again today, where she was doing good yesterday, and today she's right back downhill. She's no, she's extremely exhausted. You know,
Oh, man.
she can't stay on her feet for more than an hour or so, and she has to go lay down.
Dave Smith.
What? I missed that. I'm sorry. I thought Amy was getting up here.
No,
Hello,
Amy.
Family Farm. Why Family Farm?
Oh, Amy, you are laying in bed. Well, do you need me to tuck you in, Amy?
Hello, white family.
Hey, it's after midnight now. Anything goes. This is the pirate club now. Anything goes.
Yeah.
It's after midnight.
Good news is chicken gave you 4 eggs, bringing my 7-day total to 18 eggs. Okay, that's good. My rooster gave me no eggs.
18 eggs in a week. Dang.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, you must have a really good rooster that gives you no eggs. That must be an awesome rooster.
Yeah, I've got a true bantam rooster. He's only about 14 and a half to 15 inches tall, but he is a terror on the bugs in the backyard garden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. That's a long time, Amy. Yeah, this COVID thing. It's crazy. It's my wife's going right back to bed. She can't stay up. It's too exhausting. I think one of the main things when you get it is just the lack of energy. Like you totally just want to lay down and I
I
don't
called
know.
that on Monday though.
I hope that's everything's okay, Amy. I mean, full recovery for John. I mean, not John, your son.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Hopefully everybody that's going through it right now pulls through it and is okay. I know that's sort of pie in the sky. I know some people are not, but
I mean, Colette Fry has it as well.
yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, I was watching that live the other night. Pete, you were in there. Pete, weren't you in that live?
Yeah, I think Pete was there.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, that was. I felt bad for her.
Yeah, they're finishing up. She's like, "Okay, I'm laying down."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that two Corona I'm not drunk live there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell how exhausted she was.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I had it on, but just doing my thing in the house, but I did have it on. By the way, I'm sure a lot of people here do that. It's okay to watch people's stuff. You don't have to leave a comment. I run a lot of stuff all the time. I run YouTube like AM radio. I just put up a cue list and let stuff run. Yeah, Voon was there.
Oh, he has asthma.
Yeah, I was trying to keep track. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm starting to behave like
asthma.
her. I'm looking at the comments. I keep wanting to click stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete, I didn't realize you were back on the live. Pete, welcome to the live once again, my friend.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime you want to join your live, you are more than welcome, my friend.
By the way, Pete, for people that don't know, maybe you might want to explain somebody in here earlier said the poster or something behind you. I don't think they realize that's a piece of art behind your left shoulder.
I've been noticing that all night.
I didn't think it was a live girl or anything.
No, somebody in here asked something like, "What's the poster?" But that's not a poster. Oh, Pete, you're lagging on us.
No, it's a painting.
Well, that's a beautiful painting. Who made it? Who did the painting?
I know it's a painting, Patty.
It's a painting that MB Heritage Farm done.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Michael is awesome. Yeah,
Michael did that. Michael did that and gave it to Pete. Somebody earlier said, "What's the poster behind you?" And it just got covered up. And it's like that's not a poster.
Yeah, Michael is awesome. MB Heritage Farms. He's great. He does awesome stuff.
Oh.
And he's got this card series going on, like trading cards, like artist cards and stuff. I wish I knew I had any talent whatsoever drawing something, but and I could join that, but I don't. I can't draw nothing. I can barely write. Never mind draw.
I feel inspired to share an animal husbandry tip. Okay, so Josh Family Garden was talking about having to keep adding water in twice a day for the waters, especially this time of year because they freeze over. I've got a trick for that. If you can get a hold of a good that will fit inside of your water that you can seal up tight, mix up some saline solution, put that in the container, and seal it up tight so that none of the saline can leak out of your container. Put that down in there.
What didn't you do, Jules? You're always doing something.
You'd have to follow. The comments section. It was Patty put me in my place, John.
Oh,
something you've never been able to do.
Oh, I put you in a place a long time ago. But Patty, thank you for doing it once again. Yes. You see, Jules, that's the backup I have. Is I don't need to be the only one putting you in your place because I have backup.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll run through that one more time. Take a container that you can seal up that won't leak once you've got it sealed. Fill it full of saline solution, high concentration saline. Seal that up. Make sure you get all the excess salt water wiped off of it, and then put that down inside of your container that you're going to have outside in the elements. And the saline will not freeze at the same temperature that the water around it will freeze, which means that you get a zone that doesn't freeze around that container. And that can keep your animals able to get to the water and drink it, even where it's freezing outside. And you don't have to have electricity for that to work.
That's good information.
Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Wide Family Farm. No, Pete is not frozen. He just naturally looks like he's always frozen. That's why once in a while we have to snap our fingers to make sure he's still a part of his own life. Pete?
We're clipping a lot of this for thumbnails. So he needs to freeze everything.
Hey, okay. Once in a while he freezes, and we're wondering, like, is he still a part of his own life?
Hey, I got a question, Pete. Did you weigh your all right, we've got people from all over the country. John's already giving me crap about stuff. Pecans or pecans? I don't care what you call them. Did you weigh how many you got?
Who you talking to? Pete. Oh, Pete. Oh, Pete is taking a selfie right now.
He's got 2 pecan trees.
Pecan or pecans? It's pecans.
But depends on where you are.
Through that, I don't care what you call them. I just want to know how many you got.
Well, it goes back to the hillbilly redneck thing. I don't care what you call it. I call it redneck hillbilly. It's all the same to me. Okay, Pete, go ahead. Is it pecans or pecans? How many did you harvest?
No, I didn't ask him how many he harvested. I asked him if he weighed it or if he knew. Or it's on his property. He's got 2 huge trees. I mean, these are big, huge, beautiful trees.
Technically, they're not pecan or pecan. What they really are is pecan. But white man can't say that word, so anglicize it how you want.
I don't know if Pete's frozen or just ignoring us. Or maybe his mic's off.
No, he's taking a selfie again.
You're still
Pete-
small, he says.
Pete, are those selfies for Tinder?
Tinder. Worst introduction in your life. Hey, this is my new girlfriend. I met her on Tinder.
Oh man.
Hey, don't! I met my wife on Tinder. Come on, it's been 6 years.
Okay. I'm going to let that one ride, John.
You know how chickens get involved in dating, don't you?
How what?
How chickens get involved in dating?
Right,
I mean, you're really familiar with choking chickens. I know this. So you got to know this, John.
No, I don't know. Go ahead, enlighten me, please.
Chicken tender.
Chicken
Wide
tender?
family says pecan.
Chicken tender, you sick bastard.
Pete says they are small trees. They don't produce yet.
You
Oh, I
sick
thought you had old trees. I have you confused with maybe peanut. Oh, he doesn't do a lot of this kind of stuff.
Tony at Walsh Farms in Georgia.
No. Peanut peppers.
Oh, okay.
Peanut peppers has in fact, he's got a guess the weight thing. I think. I don't know. It's after midnight, Jason. I don't know. I thought Pete had some pecan trees. Like big material.
Black walnut.
No, Tony Walsh has a lot of pecan trees. I know that.
That are on Tinder.
Yeah, Pete has his walnuts.
Oh, okay. That's where the confusion is. See, this is the problem. John, Jason, Woody,
that guy over there,
Robert. It's going to be hard to keep up with 30 team members.
Oh, no, Jules.
You can only keep up with so much information, you know?
No, it's called paying attention to your team members, is what it's called.
30?
Yeah.
And then 30 more on the other team. And then all these other channels that aren't in Shed Wars.
Hey, Jules.
It's biological. Your brain can keep up with 60 people. That includes your family members. It's not possible.
Jules, when I draft you to Team Will It Grow, and I'm going to talk about you for a minute, 2 minutes, I'm going to know everything about you. It's called I paid attention to you. I you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think you won't watch any more of my videos, but once a month.
That is absolutely not true.
You're following.
Yeah.
That is absolutely not true. Just because I don't comment on all of them does not mean I don't watch.
Okay, all right. Well, but let's get back to Pete. Let's get back to Pete for a second. He has black walnuts. He didn't share it.
Mighty tasty,
he didn't share it across the screen
to get out of the shell. I love them to pieces, but wow.
Wide family's laughing her butt off.
And Michael is still here. MB Heritage Farms. Michael is still here, and I noticed he left a comment earlier how much I love him and all that stuff. Hey, Michael, I don't love you all that much. I like you. So far, you've been on my good side, but you know.
Oh, Wide Family Farm, we love you. I watch your stuff.
I have never seen Wide Family Farm before, ever.
Well, Jason, maybe you
I'll have to go check it out.
Well, this isn't my live, so I don't know who the moderators are, but maybe somebody can drop a link.
Heaven's Essentials. Now, that's a channel I have not seen before. Heaven's Essentials.
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't seen that.
She's in the crew. She's in the crew.
Yeah, I haven't seen her before. I'm surprised. Well, hello, Heavens Essentials. I'm the Portuguese man of war.
Jellyfish.
Hey, John, I just want to point something out to you. A lot of us just hang around and we don't run our mouth all the time.
Oh, well.
I mean, everybody knows who you are. YouTube knows who you are. I have to approve every comment you post on something I moderate. I have to approve it, not because of the host, because of YouTube. What have you done? What have you done naughty?
Me, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I do recommend Wide Family Farm. I've watched a lot of that.
Isn't it amazing how he lies so smoothly like that?
What do you mean lies? What have I done? I don't do anything. I just try to have fun, and I respect people. That's all I do.
There it is. Thank you so much, Boone. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm probably in 20 tribes or something. Who knows? Who cares? That's right. Drops family car. Garden. It's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
I have, or we have a cooking community, gardening community, outdoors community, which is not just, camping. We know people that do bushcraft and stuff, not that we do. And then we have a music community, which it sounds like, well, that's easy music. Well, you got original music, you got cover music, you got live music. There's a lot of communities out there. I agree with you, Drops. But you can't keep up with everything.
Okay. Don't have enough hours in the day to watch all the good content that's out there.
That's what I was trying to point out to John. It's really, like, literally, Jason, don't you think? It's literally impossible to watch all of your friends. It's just not possible.
It really is.
So you just...
and that's one of the reasons why somebody was talking about not knowing everybody here and trying to get associated with everyone. It's like, just the way I do it is I add one channel a week that I subscribe to. And I'll spend some time with that channel and interact, leave a few comments, and then whenever they pop back on my feed again, if it's something I'm interested in, I'll go watch it. And if it's not, then I'll maybe watch it later. Who knows? But
yeah,
there's no way to keep up with everybody. Not really. Not if you're paying attention to it.
Well, I'll tell you this. Here we go.
All right.
Take us out, Pete. Take us out of the stream.
He's muted. Pete, you're muted. We can't hear you. No.
Did you hear that?
No, you were muted.
You were muted.
I know.
You were muted.
I know.
You were doing the Bing Crosby routine with the rubber strings there.
Only Pete would do that.
You're teasing people, Pete. Patty wants to see you play.
I can't play it.
Well, me neither, but it don't stop me.
How do you have a guitar and can't play?
I got guitars.
That's like having a right-handed hammer and you only got a left hand.
Hey, I have 4 guitars and I can't play.
Oh, let me do this. I'm not going to work.
4.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4 guitars and I can't play a single one of them.
You also have 12 fishing poles and you don't fish with shit. Like, who's the count? You know, I mean, whatever.
Okay, Jules.
All right, you see that? You see, I got John mad that time.
No, and then no, because then no, because
Because
then you say, John, once in a while it's okay for you to not get upset and pissed off. And now here you come with that comment. I got 12 fishing poles. As a matter of fact, I have about 30 fishing poles, and I catch a lot of fish.
God, I love you, man. I knew that would hit you, boy.
I love you too, Jules.
By the way, boy is a sign of respect in the Tidewater area of Virginia.
Yeah, all right, boy.
Thank you.
There you go.
I love it.
You can refer to me as Yankee anytime you want. That's a compliment to me. Boy.
Thank you. Do that again.
Do it.
Play that again. Is that what music sounds like coming over the net?
Well, that's what bad music sounds like coming over the net.
It ain't that bad, Jason.
No, it's not bad. Okay.
Way out of practice on that one.
You're playing Dust in the Wind?
Oh wow, it was recognizable. That's good. Yeah, that was kind of sort of Dust in the Wind.
Hey, Patty says she can play. Patty, get up. Oh Lord, you got Patty. Patty dropped right in the lyrics now.
No, I don't know if that's right or not because that's just my ear. That's something like that.
Hey, at least we're keeping the some excitement for the Arkansas woodcutter that's still out there on the road driving. So there you go, Mark. We're keeping it exciting for you as long as we can, buddy.
Oh, okay. So Patty recognized what it was supposed to be anyway.
No, drops, then Patty. They were laying the lyrics out in order. Yep.
Nice. My daughter can sing a bit, but she's not here. And the one time I had that song down pretty well, and she would sing along.
I keep getting kicked off.
Yeah, Pete. We once in a while, once you start taking too many selfies, we just kick you off. It's not you, it's us.
Yeah.
We went ahead and put John in control, so he's controlling the stream.
I'm controlling the whole thing. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Pete, you better know about that.
Thank you, Patty.
Yeah, you're John's guest now. Just
Hey, Pete, you wanted it, you got it.
Team blue and gray, Pete. Team blue and gray. Oh, John's going to end up with. Well, I don't want to make that joke. Anyway, we're going to have more. We're going to have more members. It's coming, John. It's coming.
I can't wait. I can't wait, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, you gave me permission. You gave me permission. So
You call me boy anytime.
all right, boy.
That's a sign of respect where I come from.
Okay.
It depends upon how you say it, I think, really.
Well, now I can use the
You can
word
say
boy.
it, like
It's not no. It's not how you say it, it's your inflection.
yeah.
It's all in how you say it by inflection, not enunciation. Yeah.
Okay, okay. But
Yeah.
Jules towards you, you know what I'm saying. Okay, boy.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
You're gonna be talking about friends, but that's my boy right there.
That's my
Yeah,
boy.
that's urban bullshit. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, Jason. You wouldn't get it because you're not a Tidewater boy. John gets it because he grew up on the water, or he lives on the water. I don't know where he grew up, but yeah.
Where I grew up on basically I've never been any further than 10 miles away from the ocean.
Yeah, that's a
Ever.
boy. That's
I'm
a
a
boy.
boy. I'm a boy. I'm an ocean boy.
Yep. You come down Chesapeake Bay, you might. They might start putting Tidewater in front of it.
I would blend right into anywhere in the country. I could blend right in.
Look up the Jimmy Guineas.
Huh?
No, I was just responding to blending anywhere, even in Tidewater. Guineas are guineas. They don't blend with anybody.
Oh no, I could go anywhere in the world and I could
They
blend in.
they don't speak our language.
Well, then,
Yeah, they're in Tidewater. They're called Guineas. Guineamen. They don't trust people. They got their own little gibberish. But other than that, you're probably good.
oh, I could blend in
I
anywhere.
think you might get your ass kicked in Chicago, though. I'm not sure.
I do have city knowledge. I did grow up in the city, so you know.
Yeah. All about walking how you know to walk.
Yeah, I know how to walk around in the city. So
Yeah. Yep. That's it. You walk there like you've been there and you're from there. People
I know exactly how to walk in the city. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not talking to you, John. I'm trying to explain things to people who've never been.
Oh.
I'm gonna retract my compliment if you keep up.
Well, Jules, I'm either half shit faced already or I'm half asleep.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
When you're here before.
Hey, my family lived in Kentucky for a while. Do you know that's Pete's?
You make me cry. Beautiful world. So very special. I wish I was special. I'm a creep. This is John's song. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Hey, what family was that? Knoxville, Nashville, or Memphis?
I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. I'm so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What am I doing here? I don't belong here.
And see, when you do this song, you make people self-conscious, Jason.
Oh man.
When you do this song, you make people self-conscious, man.
Oh man, hasn't everybody felt like that though, at some point? Really? Like I don't care.
I don't know about you, but for me,
Not really.
the answer would be no.
No,
Yeah.
I never feel like that. No.
You never felt like a misfit. Ah.
I don't mean to be cocky, but I don't, if everybody here hated me, it wouldn't bother me. I don't care. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. I don't give a shit what people think about me. No.
That's right, boy.
I don't know if you know, Jason, but I should have been dead at
relate to
19.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. Go ahead.
I said that song doesn't pertain to me as well. It's a great song, but I belong here. There's a reason why I'm here.
Yep.
I belong.
I was an awkward teenager.
Hello, Tony and Leanne.
I got you.
Yeah,
Hello, Tony.
that was something akin to Creep by Radiohead. Probably not.
That was Creep by Radiohead, who Radiohead now refuses to play the song because they themselves are tired of playing it live, which is understandable.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
But I didn't mean to offend you. You asked a question, and no, I'm the youngest brother. Had a lot of young deaths in the family, and I should be dead myself. I had a car accident at 19, so I literally don't give a crap what people think about me.
That's right, boy.
Thank you.
Those redheads I dated before I got married could relate to that song. Thanks, wife's a redhead.
Why family says y'all are goofy. Don't include me in this.
Yeah, I mean, there's only two goofy guys on the screen, so I ain't one of them.
Two.
Well, you can't count Pete because he's already. Pete is sleeping,
right
so
here.
you can't count him.
Pete's here.
I know he's here. He's
There
over
we
here.
go. There we go. There we go. I can't figure this out.
I mean, this guy right here, this guy, and this one up here. Yeah, they're goofy. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm only in here trying to keep them together. That's all. I mean, I'm the only sane one here.
Where did Quebec? What was her name, John?
Her name was Mallory.
Mallory, unicorn.
Is she still here?
She is not here. She is no longer here, but Mallory is fantastic. Quebec Homestead. I got a strong feeling about her at Team Will It Grow.
I bet you have a strong feeling.
Huh? Jules, behave.
You behave.
Jules, I'm a married man.
Oh, Mallory.
Never stopped.
Oysters. I could dive for oysters and find the pearls. I could stay down for 20 minutes without coming up for air. You want to be on my team, Mallory? You want to be on my team?
That's right. That's right. I got good plans for her. She's a very good candidate to be a part of Team Will It Grow. She will definitely not escape to the team rejects. I promise you that.
Hey, John, I got a joke for you to use later in life. You ready?
Oh, go ahead. I can't wait to hear this.
No, this is for you. This is for you.
Go ahead.
I've had 7 wives in my life.
Yeah.
None of them mine.
That's harsh.
Come on, John. That's yours, man. You can have it.
I can't say I can claim that. I can't. No. No. I've had 2 wives, and 2 of them were mine.
Okay, all right.
I've had 2, and 2 of them were mine. Yeah. I don't go that route. No.
It's a joke, though. It's a joke.
I know it's a joke. But I just want to clear up that I will not be using that joke in the future because I don't. No.
It makes me cry every time. Where's one?
Hey, I do have. If you're interested, Jules, I do have girlfriends on the internet. Would you like to know who they are?
Not really.
Oh,
That's
right.
between you and them, right? And your wife. I mean.
Well, my wife already knows who they are, but I can reveal them to you right now if you're interested.
Okay.
Oh, so you're interested? Okay. One of them is, her name is Boone.
Booney. Yeah.
Boone. The other one is Amy. The other one's name is happens to be called Jessica Smith. Then I have Beth. Maybe you know her, maybe you don't, but oh Lord, that's not Beth. No.
Yeah, that's Chef Rob.
Big Canada.
Chef Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have RV our destinations, Rhonda.
Aren't all these people married?
Well, yeah, they're married, but they're not my wives. They're my girlfriends. There's a big difference between a wife and a girlfriend.
I was just making a joke, man. I mean,
Well, following that.
Like if you don't want to joke about it, then
Oh no, I am joking about it. I'm just telling you that, your wife is my girlfriend. You just don't know it.
Yeah, she hangs out with you all the time. She's the only guy you talk to.
She certainly blushes. Oh, and don't forget Amy from Crazy Family Homestead. She blushes whenever I talk to her. And Beth loves saying hello to me as well.
Well, unfortunately, when I broke up with Amy on your live feed, she came back begging. So basically, yeah. Boy. See the difference, Jason?
Hey, thanks for letting my girlfriend go, boy.
Oh, there's Melody. Don't forget Melody. I don't know who Melody is.
Melody, bake a leg and let's dig it. Likes to garden in a bikini.
Bake a leg and let's dig it. Yeah. Awesome.
Wait. There's a Vegas gardener in a bikini. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, her channel name is Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. She lives in Pennsylvania.
That's Melody?
It's Melody, yeah. We call her Mel.
Mel, yeah.
Oh, Bake a Leg. Bake a Leg. I thought I heard
Bake a leg and let's dig it, yeah.
She's always making cheesecake and tempting me with cheesecake. Like I need any more here. No, and Boone's doing it too now. These girls are flashing these recipes with cheesecake and yummy goodness, and they know I can't resist the cheesecake. Cheesecake and yummy goodness. You're being mean to me.
Good night, Patty. I'm with you, Patty. I should have been to bed at 9:30.
Pete, welcome back to the live. Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in, stopping by.
I think I'm going to call it a night.
Okay, buddy. It's your stream if that's what you want to do.
All right, Pete.
Yep, you got nearly 3 hours. If somebody watches this all the way through, that's a lot of watch hours. So, yay.
And thank you so much for running it, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sort of index it, put it in the description where the good parts are.
Yeah, you gotta.
There are any good parts. Were there any good parts? Do we have any good parts?
Every single part that I'm not on the screen is a good part. There you go, Pete.
Good night, Wide Family and Lori's World, Boone.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Vood, I'll be texting you later. Unlike Lover Boy, whatever the hell he is. No, Vood needs to go to bed.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I guess we're
Yeah,
gonna
Lori, I said 9:30. I said 9:33. That's usually when I go to bed.
All right, we're gonna call it quits then, right? So you
I'm
all
playing
have
with
a
you. I'm
wonderful
playing with
time.
you, Lori.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, John Boy.
Thank you, Pete. Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, Jason.
everybody.
Good night, John. See you guys later.
Night, Pete.
Good night, boy. Good night, Pete. Thank you for having me, Pete. Jason, good night. You guys have a wonderful time, and we'll see you in the future.
Bye-bye.
Bye. How do I turn this stupid thing off?
Leave studio.
Where does it say that? Leave studio. Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Well, how the hell do you know leave studio if you're still there? Why didn't you leave the studio? Why are you
I'm
always
making
going to tell
sure
me
you-
what to do?
I'm making sure you get out, okay? I'm looking out for you, boy.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jules. All right, leave studio. You're always going to be the boss telling me what to do. Well, that's not how it works, Jules. Where the hell's the stupid leave studio button? Okay, I see it. All right, good night, Jules.